Alright, what other quests we still have? The trapped golem. Oh, I gotta go back to Y. The wisp, malfunctioning air golem. And I may still have some notes. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Alright, let's go back to Y, if I can remember where Y is at. Let's see. Alien Y, so I need to go to the fire crystal. Hello, strangers. How do you fare in your travels? We have already met. Have we? Ah, yes. It was. Well, time matters not. So did you convince him? We spoke with him. He certainly became more receptive to your offer. He said he needs a few years to consider the implications, but I believe he will come around. Y suddenly shudders violently in the vat, splashing green liquid all around him. He appears to be laughing. Well, you at least hope he is laughing. That is splendid. I will give him all the time that he needs. So, now be prepared to receive a mighty reward for your efforts. Stand back, or the power of my presence will annihilate you. Your party is overwhelmed by a bright light, and they feel something has changed in them on a profound level. Your champions shudder from experience and look at each other, trying to understand what has happened. They slowly realize the nature of this boon. They can now read their own minds. Not those of their companions, but their own. Truly a wondrous gift. There, I hope you like it. Your champions do not know what to respond to that. Certainly they would not want to offend this creature, so they stay silent, trying to look awe-stricken. I know. Since you show proper respect, here, a small item I found stashed at the bottom of this vat. Band of distilled mana. What? $50 mana points, 1 mana regeneration, 2 might. We give her 2 more mastery. She already has 21 mastery. He has 15. She has 14. I almost think she should get it. She's gonna lose a might. Huh. Or should we just stick with her? I don't know, I think I'm gonna give it to her. Okay. So, we still have the Wisp, the malfunctioning air golem. Champions have been ambushed by powerful golems, yet lucky in one of the chests they found a widget which could probably be used to repair the broken golem. Alright, so that was in the air, right? This is air. Was it in the air? And I don't remember where it would have been. But let's just start in the air. Broken Golem. Where was it at? Right here. Who are you? Why did you help me? We are honorable people. Helping an enemy in need is perhaps the greatest test of one's honor. How can you speak? No offense, but I thought you were all mindless killing machines. I do not know. I was made different somehow. I alone was able to question why we are here. The others sensed my difference and disabled me, and I have lain here since, pondering the meaning of my existence. I've known only these platforms and the void that surrounds them. Perhaps I should just rejoin my siblings. Brother, there is a whole world to be seen beyond this place. Truly? Then perhaps my destiny lies in this world you speak of. Before I leave, please accept this humble offering and thanks. We golems were built not only to attack, but also to strengthen each other. This golem, Air Golem, thankful for restoring him, will grant some of his powers to one of your champions. Which one should step forward to receive the boon of plus 10 air resistance? We'll go ahead and give it to the tank. Alright. So we still have notes to find. We still have to help the Wisp. Alright. And I still have not found blueprints in this place yet. Okay, well, let's go see where this leads us. Go ahead and save. Pull the lever. Looks like another magical bridge. Is it me, or do they always look unstable? It is far more stable than your human bridges built from stone and wood. Our elven scrolls tell of constructions made from nothing more than pure light, able to hold the weight of 1,000 horses. They say many such structures existed in the ancient times, when magic seeped from every pore of Artara. It was not until the Great War that these structures of light were lost to the world. Light. Bah! Nothing beats steel and stone. In the ancient days, the Dwarven kingdom was akin to steel and stone, stable, sturdy, resistant to any weather and the ravages of time, all with a beauty even Sir Druid could not deny. I seriously doubt that. Tell me that, once you stand before one of our grand cities of old. In truth, I would much rather be crossing one of the Mastersmith's bridges than another one of these magical ones. A bridge of wood and stone may risk collapse, sending you to the bottom of a chasm or an icy river, but here the fall gives way to nothing but endless darkness. Come on, Kay. Have you not seen enough miracles in your day? Does the tower not hold a power unlike anything any of us have ever seen? Don't tell me one little magic bridge robs the courage of the king's champion. All right. Here we go. What lies at the end of this bridge? Why is that getting purple? This is the void. This has to be the void area. When your champions enter the new sector, they immediately feel something alien in its nature. Whatever this strange fifth element is, it is not native to Artara. It is hard to breathe here, as if something sucked up most of the air. I suggest we try to find the way to the next level as quickly as possible. I agree with you, friend Froger. Let us make haste. Okay. What are we going to encounter here? Another note. When I read my previous notes, I see how naive I was, how we all were. We have found our answer, and it is not the one we hoped to find. I often wonder if my zealotry caused the cracks to appear. The land is destroyed, and the constructs are assaulting the few of us who remain. Our grand civilization lies in ruins. We know our true enemy now, yet we cannot reach them. The tower is surely invulnerable, and our ranks swelled with battle-hardened magi from across the land. Should we simply hunker down here and cultivate our craft, many in the High Council urged me to choose this path. Yet how can we defeat the enemy in open combat when they are the source of the magic we wield? They call me the Destroyer now, and I accept this name. Embrace it. I see the dissension in the minds of some in the tower. As we prepare for our final task, we all know what we are taking a chance, our only chance. The great sacrifice must proceed. Upon collecting all of the notes, you feel magic powers trying to connect with one of the heroes. Maybe Maeve? Mastery. Nice. Okay. And we still have 3 points for her. Let's go ahead and do this now. Let's get her some more life. Let's just run that. Okay. What is this place? I don't know, but a great power resides here. We must be careful and try to harness it if possible. Search for clues. Must be up there. Here's another fountain and an old book. Save for the fountain. One of your champions may drink from it. Void resistance. Should have gave it to the tank, but I should have known that would have been void resistance. Will suffice.
The Organte had been a race of spacefaring people. Their home was a distant galaxy. They evolved countless eons ago and colonized their stretch of space. They were wise and gentle beings, gladly helping other races on their path to greatness. Their power was unrivaled, and their command of technology complete. They enforced stability in their galaxy, so it thrived in peace and harmony. For many thousand generations, they were satisfied with this. Then a sense of unease slowly overcame them, for they lacked a purpose in their continuous existence. They decided to aspire for transcendence as a race, to abandon their physical bodies and turn into beings of energy and thought, to leave their grand cities, Dyson spheres, all their technology, and move into the vast nothingness of space to thrive there. They fed on energy, on loose protons and electrons, on sun discharges, on specks of matter traveling between star systems. It was a moment of great joy in the galaxy, for the races knew that with such benevolent and omnipotent guardians, nothing could threaten their existence. For countless millennia, the Organte were satisfied, for they could experience their existence on new levels. Yet they did not realize one thing. The total pool of energy is finite at the galactic level. There was less and less unclaimed energy available to sustain their life force. They had to resort to more extreme methods. They exploded suns into supernovas, in places distant from other sentient races, and fed on released energy. They entered supermassive black holes to drain them of the energy contained within Event Horizon. But those sources were limited as well. Desperate and growing more and more hungry, they created hypersuns, combining the power of 1,000 stars into one giant sun, and exploded them to create hypernovas, with enough power to obliterate and sterilize the entire galaxy, should the energy not have been entirely absorbed by a swarming mass of ravenous Organte. But that was also not enough. They tried to move to another galaxy, but the void in between did not allow this, for nothing can exist in that space which is not a space, not even a thought.
Wow. Okay. After the stunning vision you are feeling, well, you cannot even find the proper expression describing that. You look at your party and you see that they also struggle to comprehend this revelation, trying to hide their shock behind small talk. You have a sullen look about you, noble elf. Our ancient ancestors were advanced far beyond our understanding, yet these Organte creatures, infinitely more advanced by comparison. Their civilization spanned not soil and water, but the stars in the heavens and space itself. And this disturbs you, Sir Druid. It makes me feel small. So very, very small. Perhaps you don't give yourself enough credit, Eric. Though I did not understand all the words in the vision, I took them to mean these Organte had been developing their civilization for thousands of years. Who knows what the Elven Empire is capable of after such a similar time? It's unfortunate we are unlikely to survive that long. Don't talk like that, Baron Boron. My lord sends us here to avert that very fate. These visions move so swiftly, I'm left with more questions than answers. These Organte, they seem to be a peaceful, good-natured creatures. Why would they do anything to harm us? I don't know, lassie, but the Proteus Magi found out something that didn't sit well with him. And I'm a guessing the whole lot of 'em is about as trustful as a gang of hungry orcs. The conversation dies quickly. No one has really anything more to say. Okay. So that's how we descend to the next level. Secret laboratory. So, can we go under here? Well, yes, it does let us. What in the world? What kind of machinery is this? Do you have any experience with it, Jarl Dwarf? Friend Froja, this is the first time in my life I ever seen anything like this. I tinkered with some mechanisms before, but it was all gears and springs, not some blasted iron plate with moving lights. I suppose it must be magic in origin. Then you would presume wrongly, Rune Lord. There is no magic here. No, this machine is a technology advanced beyond our understanding, one which works on long-lost engineering principles of the ancients. Mechanisms of this nature were crafted in great metropolis of the old world called Electric City. It is by no means magic, simply a marvel from another era. The thing down below, on the other hand, radiates magic in abundance. Yes, I feel it too, yet it is so alien, even more so than the orcs. Something about it I just can't place. As if its essence were completely disconnected from the four elements. Perhaps this is what magic of the mysterious fifth element feels like. Then we must investigate this creature at once. The opportunity to learn from it, to discover the secrets of this fifth element, may never come again. Some prisoners are best left undisturbed, Your Majesty. Nonsense, girl, spoken like a true lowborn. Rust and dust gather in time, ages become buried in the recesses of our mind. I also believe we should investigate. A prisoner does not constitute guilt. There is no reason to assume it will be a threat, and perhaps its exploration will reveal new insight into the ancients or their times. Yes, or perhaps it's as dangerous today to us as it was whenever it was imprisoned. Are you sure you want to take such a risk on the possible gain of knowledge and nothing more tangible? Knowledge of this nature is very well worth the risk. I will proceed alone if... Wait. Silence. I feel something. A single thought struggles to the surface of its consciousness and works to pierce the barrier. You are able to hear what this thing is thinking? Well, don't keep us in suspense. It's not as simple as that, Lowborn. I feel the being reach out with its mind. It's clearly aware of our presence, but its nature is so bizarre, as if it lies in total opposition to everything that is us. Our life force, our thoughts, our physical selves. I don't understand. Wait, I can feel it more clearly now. Yes. One overwhelming thought, a single purpose born of twins. Yes, death and destruction. This thing is not a simple being, far from it. There is much more, deep within, beneath anger and hatred. The violence it seeks is maybe its means, but not its end. To know more, we must awaken it. Only then can I see what lies below and know its true purpose. It seems unwise to wake such a thing prematurely. We need to know more about it before we act. Okay. And I sure don't know how to even unlock it. So, what kind of machinery is this? Do you have any experience with it, Jarl Dwarf? Then you would presume wrongly, Rune Lord. There is no magic here. No, this machine is technology. Okay, this is... No point wandering. Let's take a look. Here's a blueprint. Companion of Magi 2. After generations of mayhem, the Mana Nodes gave rise to the First Order of Magi. The initial levels of the Great Tower devoted to training mage warriors as peacekeepers, intent on reasserting rule of law throughout Artara. Few records survived the earliest days of the tower, but a partial text was found by your champions, conveying the sharp efficiency of those original training methods. You can train champions located in the Mage Tower to max level of 10 now. Void Amulet. Your champions come across the Void Amulet, the one needed to create an elemental amulet to release the soul of the trapped Magi. It is covered with strange inscriptions and has an unsettling aura. One of your champions picks it up reluctantly. Okay. Dark Ring. Void resistance. Health increase. Mana increase. Okay. %20 mana increase. Skill cooldown. I'll give that to her. But what ring was she wearing before now? think she was wearing that one. Okay. Come back to the supervisor. Let's go help this wisp. See what I get for this, and then let's kind of prepare for that battle. My friends, how goes the search? Have you collected all 5 amulets? It was a nominal task for the Queen of Shadows. However, the means to combine them eludes us. If I understand it correctly, all you need to do is hold all 5 amulets within the energy field surrounding me. They should fuse together into a single amulet, absorbing the power of the spell that has ensnared me. Though I do not understand this void element, the resulting amulet will surely be a powerful artifact. Okay, let's do this together. Everybody grab an amulet. Seeing as we're a man extra, I think I'll sit this one out. Wait, we just can't release this mage into nothingness. Nothingness? What do you mean? Where's your compassion, Kay? To whatever ends, we will give him the freedom he seeks. You would sacrifice his immortal soul for an amulet. Mage, you have been here for hundreds of years. There is nothing left of you but dry old bones. If we release your mind from this magical prison, it will surely mean your death. What? Hundreds of years? All my friends and family? Gone? Bad form, Kane. A painless release would have been the most compassionate course of action. Now you've just made things complicated. I live by a series of virtues, Maeve. I have done my best to instill noble truths within orders, as well as in you. To no avail, I see. My code of conduct will not allow me to treat an innocent as an enemy. He has the right to choose his own fate, privy to all the facts. And what of our quest? This amulet he speaks of could mean the difference between success and failure. The lad is right. He should be given the chance to choose. Well, Wisp, what is it? Death or eternal imprisonment? I don't know. I dread an eternity in this state, but death? No, that thought is terrifying. Please, there must be another way. Don't kill me. You face a dilemma. Just the slightest nudge from your mind will tip the scales and push the amulets into the barrier. There is no doubt in your mind. The artifact this fusion creates could prove important in your champion's quest. On the other hand, do you have the right to take an innocent life? Perhaps somewhere, somehow, there's another way to help him. Choose wisely. Interesting. I mean, I'm curious. While you feel sorrow for the mage's predicament, his physical body has been lost for many years. There is no undoing what has been done, and you cannot risk all of Artara over a single soul. You gently focus your mind on Kane, suggesting that it's time Wisp faced his fate. Be at peace, Magus. See it for what it is, Kay, an act of mercy. Besides, look at this amulet. We could fight our way through a chamber full of elementals with this around one of our throats. The girl speaks the truth. I have never seen such a potent amulet. The power inside it is magnificent. Like vultures at a corpse, tearing away the spoils of a lost life. I'm disappointed in you, Maeve. Well, lucky for me, Kane, I'm not a king's champion. I have no 7 virtues to live up to. I fulfill my duty in my own way, doing whatever I need to do to get the job done, even if that means making the hard decisions sometimes. The marksman may have a point. The importance of what we are doing is perhaps beyond the life of one mage, one with a dead body at that. No, noble elf, that was murder. Spiritual murder, maybe, but still murder. If we resort to doing whatever it takes, no matter the consequences to innocent life, then maybe Artara isn't worth saving. What's done is done. The secrets of this tower demand a high price, and the currency it deals in are the lives of mortal beings. The mage was not the first, nor will he be the last. As I sense before our task is complete, more among us will be called upon to pay. Amulet of 5 elements. that's pretty nice.